My wife's best friend exposed her cheating with another man while she was drunk. She denied many times, but my mind was blown a lot and I left the pool. So, my wife and I have been married for 17 years, together for 24. I've long suspected that she, way in the past, has had some sort of inappropriate relationship with my best friend. I'll call him Steve for the sake of this story. Currently, things are going great, and we have 2 amazing children, good jobs, beautiful home, etc. We took a trip to Mexico last year with a group of friends, not including Steve. And the topic came up of how many people we've slept with, drinking all day in a pool. We go around the circle and answer, and my wife says, only one. I should mention that we are HS sweethearts. Then one of her good friends says, we'll call her Beth. What about Steve at your old house? At this point, my mind is blown. A lot of hubbub happened. I got super upset. Left the pool. She denied. And her friend started crying, again drinking, and was saying something like, I don't know why I said that. I let it go for the sake of the trip, and also due to my spouse telling me that Beth has always had a thing for me and might be trying to blow our shit up for some subconscious reason. I should also mention that the group that went to Mexico, we've all known each other and been friends for over 20 years. Needless to say, this has been bothering me since the trip, but I guess I kind of buried it. Until the other day, maybe after a couple of cocktails, I brought up some things from the past, which I will run down now. I should preface these stories by saying I wasn't the best boyfriend, was pretty unfaithful, but we weren't even close to being engaged or anything like that. While dating, I'm guessing we were early 20s, my then girlfriend, now wife, and a group of friends, including Steve, went to a music festival. I saw some photos, film, nothing overly scandalous, but gave me a weird feeling. So I bring this up recently, and she says, we slept in the same bed, but nothing happened. Which I don't believe for one damn second, but this is 20 plus years ago. Just before I proposed, I saw a text to Steve saying something like, I'm hanging out with our best friend. I miss you, do you miss me? Which is super weird to refer to me that way. I confronted Steve about this at the time, and he said something like, sometimes she's flirty, nothing happened. Which I guess I believed. I was pushing her on these couple of past events this last week, and it was only then that she admitted to sleeping in the same bed with Steve at the music festival. Which again was 20 years ago. I then bring up the text that I saw, again a long time ago. And she admits that she had some sort of texting/flirty relationship with Steve after a certain trip we took, which I was like, yeah, okay. It was before we were married or engaged, so I can get over that. I'm really bad with timelines and dates, but I recently realized that the flirty relationship thing after one of our trips was actually after we were married. So now, whatever Beth said in the pool is starting to make a hell of a lot more sense. I'm not sure I'd be able to get over the fact that my wife most likely is physical with my best friend a year or so after we were married. Again, this is all 17 to 20 years ago, but I am really hurting right now. I'm going to sit down with Steve this week, cards on the table, and pray that he's honest with me. Because there is no other way for me to get to the bottom of this. My wife sure as hell keeps denying, and will never come clean. Assuming there actually is something to come clean about,